Hey guys, what's up? So today I feel like doing at least a mini Christmas review before I go back to actually where I wanted to go do is sort of at least review other things I have planned to do myself for the day but had other things to do that day. So and why not go quickly back to cartoons for at least the holiday season, for at least a mini review holiday season special. Reason why is because A, I couldn't find anything to review for this Christmas, and considering that anime didn't really have much on Christmas special reviews, aside from some movies, actually I don't know, but I like the.
Going out to get things, huh?
So yes, today I feel like just covering something a little nice for a special review. Yes, I decided I wanted to review something nice this year. Just a mini review for holiday season, and cartoons really have more on emphasis on the holiday season a bit, rather than usually what I would say anime does. When anime does have a Christmas, they don't really have much of a Christmas special, or at least some. Aside from some anime exceptions, usually anime doesn't really have much on holiday specials. They just kind of just do something else. Yeah, sure, there are still on holiday Christmas special episodes. And while I admit I might talk about one episode or two, but usually there's never really much on Christmas specials, really. On Christmas Day, really. Sure, there's some animes that are themed about Christmas or something, but maybe I just want to go with an actual a special. But you get, and like my specials. Maybe I just felt I was kind of waiting for an actual holiday anime special too, but yeah. So I'm gonna be going back to my usual. So it's not very good. But moving out of topic, let's go back to something. So why not talk about go back to Kung Fu Panda for the holidays? So yeah. Today we're going to talk about the Kung Fu Panda Holiday Special. The holiday. Kung Fu Panda Holiday. Yes, this franchise that kind of was relevant. Kung Fu Panda is still one of the more popular DreamWorks. One of the more popular DreamWorks franchise, and it was more. One of the more popular was the only popular was a genre aside from The Last Dragon, Disney's. I wouldn't compare that, and not much of a comparison to be honest, mainly because more similar DNA, but more different story a bit, despite also having some ways with Avatar, but it's just usually the same ideas, to be honest. I don't really think of copying nowadays, when nowadays mostly original stuff isn't really much, but Kung Fu Panda was one of their more popular DreamWorks stuff, and why not talk about something a little more DreamWorks? When was the last time we talked about DreamWorks? Oh yeah, Toronto Strikes the Titans. It was still a good movie, but I think it could have been a lot better. And ever since then, I've been feeling like a bit more on the. Let's just say a little bit more on the press side of things. Sorry, ever since Rise of the Titans, I've been feeling I really have satisfaction in my life. But why not talk about the Kung Fu Panda Holiday Special? Yes, 2010s, back when we just entered the new millennia and cartoons were new cartoons. 2010s was the year where we got literally like regular show and Steven Universe, and I did feel like the cartoon industry changed a lot throughout the 2010s as well. We also got shows like Archer, and well, I do feel like those shows were still on the bit on the rising side, but for the most part, they tend to be a lot more on the on something. Maybe it was back when the cartoons were still more changing its formula of everything. And a lot of things had changed during the 2010s. I mean, we got some good, the bad, and some stuff during that. Like Adventure Time and regular show. But let's just talk about something of an early special that was also released on NBC on November 24, 2010. Yeah, just basically a month and a day before the actual Christmas day. It will later have its own DVD special and whatnot. So yeah, let's just talk about Kung Fu Panda Holidays. So yeah, it's pretty. Master Shifu decided as his Po that basically to as an anime winter festival for the at the Jade Palace. Basically higher church festival that basically has all the kung fu masters from China attending, insisting on on the event. Although excited, Poe just really wanted to spend his time with his adopted father. Yeah, this is way before Kung Fu Panda 3 happened. So, oh yeah, come to think of it, I always wonder what if. Should write this nice little what if. What if he met his father a bit early on in the first film? Oh, well, that would be nice. But yeah. So yes, he just wants been with Mr. Ping, and rejects the finest ships in China in an attempt to have him cater to the event. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, that's the best. I know this is. I know Master Shifu was teaching a lesson, but really, dude, the professional master of all of this thinking. Sorry, but I need you to be here to provide this place. I know you want to spend time with your father, but sorry, I have other things to do. But I need you to help with this, help with the Annual Winter Festival at the Jade Palace. Yeah, feeling. So you have to cater to the event. But however, Mr. Ping is like, yeah, Po, I think I believe you're more concerned about your dude. And admits he remains his. I'll be just going to be in my restaurant helping with the feeding in the townsfolk during the holidays. Do these guys? I'm surprised most of these people don't cook or have other restaurants. I'm surprised there's no rival restaurants around the city. No. Sorry, sometimes when you need. Sorry. Good old Reverend Poe tries to cook a banquet by himself, but gets quickly overwhelmed by the various responses that comes up with it. Seriously, why did you? So he just hires a random, quickly company interfered by Will Hawk, a chef that accidentally disagreement easily and a bit suicide. Ado with the demon honor for the Dragon Warrior. Yeah, a little dark for 2010, a bit. I know this is during the early 2010s, but still. So, on the right. So, basically, for his. So, yeah, they decided out the kitchen. And on the night itself, Poe just realized that he shouldn't be with his father for the holidays, and excused himself before the masters of Mr. Ping provided food for the townsfolk. For his part, Mr. Ping, who has been struggling the business alone, realized that he has been unfair for his adopted son, and for attend his religious responsibility and apologize to him. And with this record set, why not? The father and son basically do an actual feast together, and everything was. And everyone, all the masters, including the fierce fighters, like, yep, you know what? Let's just go back to eating. Okay, let's just go move back to the festa. You know what? Let's just go. Mr. Pink's restaurant, and then be with the townsfolk and everything. And also able to have Wolf's honor restored and presumably sending with him the golden label, originally intended for selected by the chef to the banquet. Shifu intended to modify that everyone is abandoning the feast, but upon looking at everyone is just having a fun time in the noodle shop. You know what? He did the right thing. Time to leave. Oh, and anyway, Poe, hey, can you just hey, you want to come to the restaurant? Hey, you want to go join the feast and everything? Okay, sure, Dragon. Sure, Poe, I'll come. Yeah, overall, it was mostly a simple plot, and yeah, there was also a comment earlier about the comment of Kung Fu can't serve everything, and Yeah, I do feel a little darkening a bit when you realize that Wuhan was a bit suicidal. I get he wants to make sure he has honor, but still. Dude, you're not living in Japan. And you're not a samurai in the Japanese era. That's I don't know we do that in ancient China, but yeah. Overall, yeah, I think the plot is simple. It's more of a holiday special, really, that was really captive, and while this was at the time when the franchise was still young, I would say, and really hasn't really doing much, and while after that, although recent years they have, although we do get to occasionally come back every few or so, 2 or 3 or 4, every 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years with new content, although mostly around 2016 after Kung Fu Panda 3, there were other spin-off shows they were creating like Secrets of the Scrolls as well as and the Pause, and as well as the Pause of Destiny. Excuse me, and summer 2018, Pause of Destiny, which currently I haven't seen the show yet, and or I have no review on the show. So yeah, it's a nice to see a bit of a sort of, and while this is one of more DreamWorks success, despite DreamWorks later on years would be a bit more other projects and other things they want to do. So yeah. Yeah, I just want to cover this for doing a new review because, hey, why not do a bit of a Christmas special review? And yeah, it'll just be a little fun to do a Christmas review. Honestly, yeah, I left the cat recording on, and sometimes I just feel like I just want to cover something a little fun, a little something for the holiday season before I go do actual reviews and yeah. Uh, Now, oh my audience, I would say, so yeah, as for when I will get some of the reviews that I still have my plans to do the magical reviews. Like I said, this is meant to be just a fun little review, and that's it. Oh yeah, as for, sorry, as I miss the days when, sorry, sometimes ever since the Rise of Titans review, like I said earlier, the Rise of Titans review kind of hurt me a bit. In a more, what I like to say, sorry, sometimes I just felt eternal unsatisfaction in my life. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And goodbye. Bye.